Product Install Day. Today, I'm installing the Huidesource faux leather seat covers on my Jeep Gladiator, which were provided to me by Huidesource. I've already went through and prepped the inside by removing any MOLLE panels, car seats, anything that would be in the way. I, however, did miss removing the headrest. I'll do that later. A little bit of pre-work installing the magic clips, as they call them, and the seat hooks. This is off. You have to push in side here, and when it gets all the way to the top, you push in this side and it actually unlocks it to take it the rest of the way off. So we're going to go ahead and I unzipped this one side here, and these clips actually go through the seat into the back, and then we'll go to the back to grab it. So I go in the back now, which is where it becomes kind of hard to see because you're going through seats. This seat has the current cover on it, or the stock cover has little straps that go all the way down in the back. See if I can get a view of it. I probably can't, because it's kind of dark out, but not really. But there's these elastic straps that you'll need to go in, find them, not need them. There you go. So they come down like that and hold it in place right there. So now that that's there, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna come over here. I'm just gonna zip it down the side here, which requires that I get the zipper lined up. And there we go. Now, zip it down the side. Makes it a little more secure there. And that also tightens it up a bit up here, which this will end up forming a little bit. I know that's how it kind of works. So now the next step is going to be the seat, which I believe goes and hooks down here to this bar here. Velcro, so it goes forward. Slide it over. Flip them over and push up underneath the Velcro. Get it as tight as you possibly can down. That's roughly what they're going to look like right there. That should just there we go. So then push it in. There we go. Alright, so these ones will go through the back. You just kind of stuff them in. The piece is one on this side. I'm going to slide that behind the bar on this side, and I'll show you what that looks like here shortly. And as you'll see, this needs to really get tucked up in there for it to work properly. The way you know you're doing it right is all the pieces on this side should line up quite well. I'm going to go ahead and get this one all wrapped around. There's this piece, it wraps from this side here, wraps around the back and connects to the spot in the back. On this side, we'll do it on the opposite. It'll wrap around from this angle, go around and connect. So we're going to tuck that, and it is about here. So got this one here, and I need to find the strap from the front side. Here's the front one. Here's the rear one. Go ahead and find those two. Clip them together. There they are. They're clipped together right there. Now I need to do the other side, which is the same thing but in reverse on the opposite side. Let me go ahead and get the other strap connected, and then I'll show you how it is, and then we can do the front. I hope if you can see. So the clips that I came from up in the front, I ran back to where you have your adjustment bar, because that bar pivots. So it'll still be right here no matter what, and I did it for both sides. Alright, quick update that I did off camera is, as you'll see, the zippers are now on the outside. Turns out that I had them backwards. It's my bad. They do fit a little bit more snug now. Alright, so now I'm going to get to the rear seats, which I believe we're going to start with this 40% side first. Alright, looking at the rear, so we have the holes needed for cutouts of the strap mount car seat style pieces, and it's 2 clips plus 2 bands. Next step is to feed this clip down inside of here, like so. Unlike the front seats, the backs do not have any special back. That's because the rear headrests do not come off. So the way that these ones work is Velcro. Have to feed a couple of straps of Velcro through the bottom. Strap up here, which will pull this down. That will give me access to back here, where I can grab Velcro straps, which are kind of just pushed up underneath right now. And I'll need to pull them through further. And this is going to be a case where you're just going to have to kind of finely adjust to get exactly where you want. So let me get these pulled around. There's one on each of these sides and a couple on each other spot here. And then you can see how they kind of look. On the inside, you'll put this through the loop there when you connect it, and then same goes for the outside. You'll put on just the one. You won't crisscross it like you do on the other side. So let me go ahead and get that started. You guys can see how it looks. So, similar to the other side, with the exception that we have a zipping spot in the middle. I'm assuming probably for the seat belt to come through, or you could realistically feed it underneath the seat belt. But it's Velcro on the back, so we're going to have the same kind of a setup as the other side. I'm going to pull this through. I'm going to pull it through on this side because it's logically going to go right in here, like so. Again, one-handed, this isn't easy to do. 2 people make it a lot easier. Let me get them pulled through, because they pull through here and through through over here as well, and then a wrap around just to hold it in place. So let me do that real quick. Alright, so install's done. A few little tweaks here and there are going to need to happen just to kind of get it exactly where I want it. Front seats, they kind of bunch up a little bit here. When you're sitting in them, it's not that big a deal. It might just be because they're still new and they need to stretch. Thoughts is like maybe it's some kind of like double-sided tape can hold it in place. I'm not sure. Both really nice looking. They're comfortable. The only issue I have with them is when putting on the bottom seat. If you don't have small hands, when you're doing the inside one, it is very hard to get the clips. Now, rear. Pain points I have back here are, again, they're still kind of, this side is a lot better than the other side. Down here it's kind of floppy, and you know, when you're sitting in, it's not going to be an issue. Overall though, still same quality. The seam here, where they're going to go through, every time that I lift up this seat and put the seat down, I have to tuck it, so that might be a pain point. Right now, the middle seat belt is completely unusable because it won't come out because of how I have to have it to make it even be in existence. That might be the reasoning why they have the zipper here so that you can just pull it out, but I'd rather just be able to use my seat belt with the cover on. There is like a strap here that I can't use for any reason. I don't get what its point was. You can't wrap it around the seat. Maybe it's for use if you have the piece that comes down. I do not, because this is an Overland. You'd think it would have it, but it doesn't. Yeah, the main issue I'm having back here is that I can't realistically have 3 people in the back seat belted because of that seat belt. I do have a fire extinguisher over here, and with this in it, does make this kind of tight. It will work seatbelt wise. Normally my daughter's car seat's here anyway, and so it's not big of a deal for me there. But opening and closing it, just kind of got to be careful about it. But as I said, the real pain point, and as I said, there is a headrest cover for the middle one, but I can't use it because I can't put the headrest in, because again, there's no slots in the top here to be able to have your headrest go down into it. I think I still need to adjust a little bit more here and there. It'd be nice if these kind of adjusted themselves a little bit better than what they are. Maybe that's just because I hastily threw them together. I'm not sure. Overall, I like them, don't get me wrong. I need to see how well they work with heated seats, because I do have heated seats. The rear is just, it fits, but it doesn't fit as well as the front, if that makes sense. So, again, product is Huidesource seats. I'll have a link in the description, and you can check them out. Thanks for watching. I've got other videos, maybe one's here or here. I don't know. They'll be somewhere in this range, and go check them out. Thanks for watching.